Hey gang, wanted to show you another thing that I do when a couple of things that I do when I'm rolling up polybraid. Number one, when you unhook it from the hooks, you've got this long line of polybraid out. I'm just doing this as a demonstration. And you're going to be rolling it up. Well, I'll put it out on the inside so it's all laying here so I can stay it in one place and reel the whole thing up. But the other thing I like to do is back where I'm actually standing, I will hook it through one of the hooks on a step in. Now a lot of times I'll hook it to the top one. That makes it real sensitive. Think of it like fishing pole. The top one's going to be like a real small tip, and if you're pulling it further and you don't need the sensitivity, you can move it down to a smaller hook. The other thing I like to do, and I did as I was reeling this up, which made me think of doing this video, and that is, especially with the less expensive braid, as you can see, this is on here and this is on here really nice and even, and there's a reason for that, because as I was reeling this up, this is how I will reel it up, especially as I get towards the end of the reel. In other words, especially as the line is almost full. Now, what I'll do is I have this just sitting very gently against the front of my leg. And what that does is it does two things. It gives it a little bit of structure. It's hard to do it kind of this way, but it also tightens the line against itself, because I don't have any tension on it. So if I have tension on it, like if I use my finger to give it a little bit of tension, and then I can guide it that way. But so when you're pulling it and you're using the step in, that'll give you a little bit of tension, just enough, because what you want to try and do is you want to keep not real tight tension, but consistent tension on your line. You don't want it to be tight and then loose and then tight and loose, because what that'll do is that'll create little loops in your reel, and over time that can cause it not to spool properly, or if you're using like a bigger reel or working from a vehicle, if there's a loop in there, it might cause it to jerk, and that could pull your reel out. But of course I'm doing everything manually, so doing it like this, just especially on an almost full reel with my leg, you can see, even though I had no tension, that's still pretty tight across here. It's not really wiggling much. And the other thing I'll repeat, because I think it's worth repeating, but I'll give you this view of it. This is how I secure my mini reels. I take the gate handle, bring the line up between the two hooks, and drop it through so it's on the outside of the line coming down. And then you just reel it tight. Set the pin so it'll hook at the next lock, the next one, and there you go. And that's not going anywhere. The gate handle, and if I wanted to, I could probably do it one more tight and just really snuggie it down that way. Now this gate handle's in there snug. It's not coming out. It's secured between these It's secured between these two hooks, and the line on the inside is inside the gate, so it's not going to come off to the outside, even if it was a little loose. So that's just another little trick of the trade of working with mini reels. So with that, I will wish you blessings for the day, and whatever you do, just keep chasing the dream.